Hey guys, so here we have Dayton Leading Edge motor number 5. This is the final of the 5 ring fans. This one actually, of the 56-inch ones, had the best bearings, but they weren't great by any standards. So yeah, let's just give it a bare motor spin. And as you can see, it spins freely, but it does have a pretty weird rough spot. But yeah, let's go ahead and give it a look-see. So down here we have like one of those little, I don't remember what you call them, I think they're called shear pins or something like that. I usually just break them because you can always just go out and buy a couple more from the store. It's just easier this way than trying to bend them back. Is this one going to be a little difficult? Yes, it is. There we go. Alright, so we got that. So basically that's just like a little safety mechanism, I guess, to keep, if the bolt ever did come loose. Fortunately, I don't really have a good way of keeping the canopies up because none of the rings that are supposed to be attached to them are together, so kind of sucks. Alright. Next we want to the drill. Just kind of go in here. Going that way? Yes it is. Alright. So there's that. Should just slide right off, just like that. This one here too. Okay. Well then, guess we're gonna do it on here too. I didn't know they had. I didn't know they did it to this thing too. To this nut. It might just be easier to get a different one. So I'm just getting the this thing. I forgot what these are called, but I'm getting this from the 36-inch one, and that's why it has a smaller size capacitor. And I'm just putting this on temporarily, just so I have something to hold on to. So now all we have to do is remove the motor screws into the motor. If it'll come loose, which several of these were pretty tight. There we go. Now what I do to actually break the motors apart, you get 2 screwdrivers, one to hold onto, and then another, just go in these little holes. It already sounds like it's coming apart. So I just give it a couple whaps. Yeah, it's already coming apart. So you want to go in the center hole where the screws were. And if you're doing it evenly, it should still spin freely. Come back here. So, for the most part, it is freed. Now what we want to do is take this off. This is only here, really to hold on. So you have a good grip. And now you want to get 2 pretty good sized flathead screwdrivers. Yeah, maybe 3. 3's probably better. Just so that you can hopefully it's apart enough. I wonder if I can use this. So, I don't think it's open enough yet. Yeah, it is, okay. So what we're gonna do is get one side open. And your main goal here is to not damage windings. So we're getting somewhere. At least it's starting to come apart a little more now. There is really no easy way of doing this, so just a heads up. This is kind of why people don't replace bearings, because it's a pain in the butt. And you drop stuff. That's always fun. Alright, well, I'm going to stop the video for a second, and then we'll continue after I get the screwdrivers on opposite sides. So really all it took was about 10 seconds and me prying a little more. So all we did was pop it a little bit on this side. Now it's about even, so either you can pry it or you can turn the screwdriver. I prefer to pry because you're not damaging quite as much. So it looks like what happened was the bearing actually got stuck on the shaft. Yeah. So sometimes it'll get stuck here. This is the easiest part because all you have to do is come from the top and pound around with the screwdriver and the bearing will pop right out. So as I suspected, all of them did get water. Dan explained to me that actually what happens is there will be a leak in the roof and it'll get to one fan and it'll just fill up that fan and it'll travel around along the conduit and just continuously fill up each fan on that run of conduit. So to get the stator out, oh no. Yeah, okay. So that wasn't supported very well. Anyways, to get the stator out, which is this part right here, it's actually a very simple process. Okay, well, I guess that works. So all you have to do is kind of pry around the motor shell or motor housing, I guess is really what it is. And it'll slowly start to come out. You don't really have to worry about damaging too much here. Obviously there's the windings, but they're pretty hard to hit. If you manage to hit those, you might not want to even mess with this kind of stuff. Obviously the windings are our biggest concern here. So I think it's just about, yeah, there it is. Came out a little bit more uneven than I was hoping. So I actually want to put it back in. We want it to come out fairly even, otherwise it won't come out at all. Almost. Come on now. Alright, so there's our stator. As you can see, it's basically just cast aluminum and steel. Now, actually what we want to do is get a mallet. I don't know if I can find where I put it. Alright, well I will be right back until I find that mallet, and I will continue then. Alright, well I never found the mallet, but I did find something that'll work just as good. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. It just kind of seems redundant, but we're going to put this back on just because it's easier this way. And I haven't found anything that works better. So So again, just go here, hold on to that. Be a little more helpful if like these weren't in the way. All right. Yeah, usually it's easier. It's this one's being a little difficult. Is it at least? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's even coming close to being loose. I wonder if tightening that up will help. Maybe. It's probably wishful thinking, but I'm sure it can't hurt. Obviously having the mat would be better, but I just can't seem to find it. Alright, well, I will be right back once, you know, at least comes loose, and then we'll take a look at it. Alright, well, I think it's coming pretty loose. At least it sounded like it cracking. It looks like it's quite a bit higher than... Oh. Okay, well, it's loose. So it only took, you know, several, like 100 wraps, it seemed like. So, something that's really good here, I don't know if I mentioned it in the other video, but if it doesn't get stuck here, you might as well go buy a lottery ticket, because usually it gets stuck right there, and it's a pain to get it out. But it got stuck on the shaft, so all I have to do is grind the outer piece, and it should come right off. Anyways, there is ring fan number 5. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.